welcome. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and so that you don't miss out on wonderful videos that I make, wonderful stories. I share valuable tips, information, and golden pieces of wisdom that can help you in living your most joyful life. I'm feeling very stressed, not stressed, but say tired, because I'm on my third day of period today. And yeah, you know what it feels like. And I'm super grateful also that I did have the energy to show up for today's story, because today is Saturday and Saturdays are story time Saturdays, and story time Saturdays is a series I have started wherein every Saturday I share a story with you to uplift you, to inspire you, to restore your faith in magic, and um, to IC111, and to support you in following your dreams. And I share stories from my life, from other people that I know. Yeah, I actually am waiting if somebody could come in and tell me if my voice is audible. Let's wait for 10 seconds. If someone shows up and tell me, well and good. If no, then I will assume that it is all working out perfectly for me all the time and for you as well. Let's breathe for 10 seconds. Ah. Ah. Can you guys see my doggy? She is sleeping. I see two, two, two. I think 10 seconds are over. So it's all working out perfectly for us. We are, like, we are expecting positive expectations that it's all working out perfectly with the mic and everything else. Okay, this person who is here who has joined, tell me if my voice is audible to you. Write me in the comments quickly so that I can begin my story. Okay, that person. Anyway, yeah, everything is working out perfectly. So, now, today's story is about period poop story, and I was super hesitant and shy in sharing this because nobody who wants to go live in front of so many millions, gazillions, billions, thousands, lakhs, all these people, like publicly. I see 333 and put up their poop story. Nobody wants to talk about poop, right? Like, not, I'm not saying nobody wants to talk about it, but maximum number of people, they just get ew or all of that kind of thing. But that's why I realized I need to speak about it. So on my first day of period, I I was having like a lot of pain in my stomach, and it was very uncomfortable. I thought that I'm going to die with that kind of pain. It was that gruesome. And I was like, what is this? It really, oh my god, my intestines. I thought, I don't know what's happening, and I'm about to like actually faint. And then I couldn't even take a shit on a like European toilet, like the Western toilet that we have. I don't have Indian toilet. I couldn't even like take a shit on that. I have to like shit on bathroom's floor when I to like take a dump on a floor. Then like some things like it could come out, and I you have to use my hand to get inside and take it out. So that was that. The reason why I'm sharing this with you, it's because number one, I want to clear this, that life has a way to bring out, to like shine a light upon everything that we hold shame about. In my life, I grew up with like my aunt, and when I was 3, I went with her, because my parents would live in village and they wanted me to have good education and all of that. But that was a very, I didn't like the idea. Now when I think about it, that's uh, you avoiding your responsibility. It's very irresponsible of them to send me with my uncle and auntie. But anyway, my uncle was in the army, and so he could like change places, go to like big cities, and have access to big schools. So apparently that's what my mom told me, that's why we send you to him, to with them. So my aunt, she, because when I went with her, I was like a 3-year old, and I still need an adult to clean me up and everything for these little basic things. And she didn't want to. Just give me a moment. Rani, what happened, baby? You want a sleepy? Come. My baby. Ah, Snow White. She is a darling. Rani, no. 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 I love you. Yeah. So, where was I? My doggy needs a lot of love today. Mwah. Where was I? What was I saying? Remind me, oh thy God. Remind me, where was I? What was I saying? Yeah, so I was needing my aunt's assistance in cleaning me up and all those little things, and she didn't wanted to deal with that. By the way, I want to give you a background about her. She was not a very nice person. She was, and no child. She was not a safe person for any child. Okay, uh, wow, her abuse and toxicity like literally shattered my mind, my life, my health, my consciousness, my confidence, my self-esteem. She literally just broke it to into pieces. And when a child is around you, their self-esteem, their self-worth, their self-image, their beliefs is all in your hands. A child becomes your responsibility completely, and so because she doesn't want to deal with my poop and all of that, what she would do is she would beat me up like crazy anytime I wanted to poop and everything. So I made it mean that I'm a disgusting person to be pooping. As a child, I made it mean that because I poop, I'm not lovable. Because I poop and I fart, I have to like go to toilet. Anytime toilet, washroom things come up, it would just, I would just get super nervous. Okay, and so after that, I remember one time also when I first time I pooped, when after I went with her, she literally beat me up like crazy and she made me eat my own shit, and it was super. I felt like still remember, I felt like I'm such a disgusting person. It felt really dark, like really, really, really dark. That someone is making you eat your shit, because that kind of treatment is not okay. Rani, relax. She also knows that kind of treatment is not okay. So She went away. Anyway, so yeah, that kind of treatment is not okay. And after that, I developed this belief that okay, I'm disgusting. Because I poop, because I want to poop, because I fart, and all of that. And I could never have close relationships. Like one of them was, I mean, I'm talking about romantic relationship. I'm like, oh my god, no man will love me because I poop and because I fart and all of those things. And so when this time, like I was having my period like just 2 days back, first day, all those things were coming up. All of my shame around that I have to poop on the floor, and then that shame was gone because I'm like, yeah, this is my human body, and it does what it wants to do to make itself feel better, to clean itself. It poops, farts, spits, shake, cry. All of these things are very natural and normal. And then I got the courage to also talk about it. I posted on my Facebook. I saw like just now, two, three other people also read it, and they also came out like, okay, they would also feel the same way. So I know so many people feel the same way. And I also wanted to bring into your awareness that as a child we need to, like, potty training is supposed to be very important for a child, because that time a child is learning, you know how to control their body, how to, like, be okay with their body, what it does. And at that time child needs proper guidance, because child starts to reaffirm what the adult around them is affirming about themselves. If adults around them is constantly affirming that, oh my god, you're really disgusting, you're such a bad boy, that you shit in your pants today, you're such a bad boy, you're such a bad girl, and all of that, then they will start to feel like, okay, because they want to shit, that means that they're a bad boy. And that shame, like, kills you from inside. So it's really important that first you retrain yourself with positive thoughts around your body, whatever your body does, shaking, pooping, farting, spitting, however it wants to express its joy, however it wants to release the stress, release the toxicity, it is allowed. Like, I remember last year when I was doing my breath work session in my room only, online. Like, somebody was online, holding it, the session, and I was doing it in my room. And during the breath work I wanted to, like, shake and spit, because during breath work everything just starts to come out, all that, like, stored uh, gunk. And I was just holding it, like, okay, I wasn't doing it. Then there's a voice within me told me that it is allowed. Anything that your body wants to do, it is allowed. And then I felt such a relief when I heard it from inside of me. I was like, wow. And then I allowed myself to whatever my body wanted to do, to shake. Basically, shaking is just a form of releasing the trauma, releasing those suppressed feelings. And yeah, so today's story, I'm sharing this story because I want you to reestablish a very loving, healthy, harmonious, peaceful relationship with your body. Because if you don't feel comfortable in your body, with your body, you will feel very unsafe in the world. If you're constantly like, okay, I should be this, I should be thin, I should be tall, I should be slim, I should look more of like this or more of like that, then you'll feel very unconfident and very unsafe, you know, depending upon how deep your wounding around your body has been all your life. Uh, just I want to say that pooping is okay, farting is okay, spitting is okay. Anything that your body wants to do to relax itself, to express its joy through dancing, it's all okay. The more we try to hide or we try to shame ourselves, that's when, addiction to porn starts to begin. That's when we start to unconsciously uh, fall in love with the toxicity that has been expressed around our bodies. Like, we never take our bodies as like vehicle of God. We start to take as a tool for seduction in a very unhealthy way. I'm not saying seduction is bad. I think seduction and sexuality is very beautiful. I have healed my shame around it. I think it's all very beautiful, but the way we go about it, it's not right. Just like, okay, I'm feeling really, really nervous. So, what do? I'll drink alcohol. Now, nervousness is okay. We all can feel nervous, but how are you dealing with nervousness? By drinking alcohol and numbing it? That's not okay. What could you do instead? You can talk to a person who has gone through that kind of nervousness and moved beyond it. Talking to that person, maybe journaling, maybe praying, maybe meditating, these are some healthy ways. Just like that, sexuality is okay, seduction is okay, but the way we go about it, that's not okay. We use our body as a tool in very unhealthy ways. I think taking care of your body, beautifying it, wearing outfits that flaunt your curve, all of these things are really beautiful, to celebrate if they are done in the spirit of celebration. But if they are done um, in a spirit of, let's just say, if you're getting all of your worth through how your body looks, that's a lot of pressure for the body. Like, no, you should be getting your worth, your confidence, your self esteem from things beyond body, things beyond money and material things, beyond your success. All these things like uh, confidence, self esteem, self worth, it must come from God. It must comes from your heart. And how do you connect to heart, connect to God? Through prayer, through meditation. All of these things are like money, success, beauty, all of these things are very beautiful. I'm not saying avoid them, but your solid form of self confidence, self esteem, and true love that you will get is always be from like things beyond these things, like beyond your how what you look like, what you wear. No, you could be wearing the best of the outfits and still feel shitty inside. Also, you can be wearing your best outfit, like really best outfit, and you are connected to God, you are connected to you have, you know like, God's walking with you because you prayed about it day and night. You asked God to walk with you, to talk through you, to speak through you, and then it's a whole different story. So I'm not saying don't wear your best outfit. I mean, yes, go put your efforts into seeing what colors suits you best, what um, style suits you best. Develop your personal style, but also know that your confidence, your self esteem, I do agree wearing a best outfit makes us feel look better. By the way, I may not look dressed up right now, but I'm all about dressing up. And so I am all about dressing up, you know. I'm all about it. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to say over here. Yeah. I'm just thinking if there's something else I want to say. I love you. That's all what I want to say. Go see this video again. Um, there are plenty of beautiful things I have shared inside the video, and I have a beautiful guided meditation called Heal Your Life. Get it in your self care too. The meditation is a must. For past 4 years I've been using that meditation to really reestablish a healthy relationship with myself, to um, get out of some dark patterns that I had and feel really good in my body. I'll leave the link is already down below. The meditation is Heal Your Life, and if my story it was helpful, my words, my message was helpful, you can also donate to me. And what else I got? I also got a master class called Discover Your Passion, and you can enroll in that. Link is down below. It is for the people who wants to discover their passion, and it is also for the people who already know their passion, but your fears, your doubts are stopping you from pursuing them. The master class is like all about dose of encouragement, dose of cheerleading. I will be cheerleading you. I'll be reestablishing your faith. So yeah, I am super glad that I did this video today, because even though I wasn't feeling like my super high self, I still did it. And I'll just remind you again that anything that your body does, it is allowed. Anything that your body does, it is allowed. It is allowed. It wants to shake, it wants to poop, it wants to fart, it wants to. If when you are afraid you start shaking, that's okay. That's your body. If another person is afraid and they starts to cry, that's okay. That's how they express it. Everybody express things in a very unique and different way, and it all depends in their upbringing. In someone's life, they may be beaten up whenever they were afraid, like, oh my god, beaten up or ashamed, like, oh my god, why are you scared? Their father may be beating them up, like, oh my god, why are you so scared, and all of that. And now whenever they are afraid, they just hide. So it all depends upon their people's upbringing, and what they have been told about their emotions and all. So there is nothing to be ashamed about. We can't shame anybody, we cannot shame ourselves. Over here we can only heal. If you have come into my life and if we are connected, the only possible thing is healing. It's breaking the pattern, it's moving beyond this pattern and learning to do the thing which is in the highest good of us. And what is in the highest good of us is in the highest good of all. Get my meditation, link is down below. The name of the meditation is called Heal Your Life. I love you. I'll see you coming Monday, because on Monday I also put educational Mondays video, which is about educating you, giving you tools, exercises, and yeah. So tools, exercises, and make you aware about topics like confidence, self esteem, self worth, subconscious mind programming. What else do I do? Yeah, love, relationships, affirmation, manifestation, self love, all these topics in Educational Mondays. So I'll see you inside of that. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. You cannot leave without subscribe, okay? You gotta. You gotta subscribe. You also gotta get the meditation called Heal Your Life. Alright, bye. I love you. La 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 la.